Alright, hey, this is Chris with the Roundtable of Gaming. Here with the Dream Machine. It's been a while. Chapter 5 released in around, I believe it was like late November when Chapter 5 finally released. It became one of my favorite chapters, honestly. I'm glad. Like, they took their time on it. And there was a long... I feel it was a better wait, because the wait between chapters 3 and 4 were kind of long. This one didn't feel as long. It was still like a little long, but it took less than a year. It took less than a year, which is good, because this is a really big chapter. It kind of makes up for how small 4 was. Okay, but let's just get started. This is Chris, Roundtable of Gaming. Already told you that. Let's start chapter 5. Battle not with monsters, lest ye become a monster. And if you gaze into the abyss gazes also into you. I love these quotes they have. The Sleeping Machine presents... The Dream Machine, Chapter 5. Game by Anders Gustafsson and Eric Zering. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've said that a couple times already. That takes care of Eddie's tentacle. There are just 2 more dreams to purge before the machine shuts down. Now I need to make the last 2 neighbors fall asleep, and then purge their dreams as well. Should be straightforward, I hope. Alright, let's remove these devices. Alright, we have a key, we have the master key, sleeping powder, Morton's notebook, and these devices. Alright, so we're done with Eddie for now. Let's just... Alright, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna talk to the neighbors upstairs, because we haven't seen the 3rd floor neighbors yet, so let's just visit them real quick. And I would like to say, I really am a fan. I really love this game. Just all the trouble they go through. I mean, I will tell you now, save often in Chapter 5. Chapter 5, they did patch it and stuff, but it was the glitchiest chapter to date. There were glitches that ruined the chapter where I had to restart. Luckily, I wasn't too far where I was able to just speed run back to the part. It took maybe like 10 minutes. But still, it was just so annoying. Hello. Hi. I'm Victor Neff, your new neighbor. Hi, neighbor. I'm Martin. I saw you guys arrive yesterday. Too bad about the weather. I hate moving on a rainy day. Set you off to a bad start. Tell me about it. What can I do for you, Victor? Is the music too loud? I can turn it down if it's bothering you. Sometimes I get a bit carried away. I'm just doing rounds introducing myself. That's nice. I wish more people would do that. Have you lived here long? Almost 5 years now. It's pretty quiet. It's a pretty quiet estate. No problems with anyone, really. I work from home, so that suits me perfectly. What do you do? I'm a freelance copywriter. So you're in advertising? Precisely. Most of my clients allow me to work from home, which is practical given my disability. Excuse me for asking, but how did I end up in a wheelchair? Yes. It's a pretty boring story. I was born this way. No dramatic accident or anything like that. It's just your average run-of-the-mill paraplegic. So what do you do, Victor? I'm in an in-between period at the moment. I used to work as a sound technician, but the guy I was working for retired. Alicia wanted to study, so we figured we might as well move to the big city. Good for you. I'll keep my eyes peeled for sound technician jobs if you're interested. That would be great. Thanks. Alright, introduce ourselves. Sorry, I need to go. Alright, it was nice of you to drop by, neighbor. You know where to find me if there's anything else. Alright. See that autosave? Don't fully trust that. I mean, it does autosave, but don't assume everything autosaves. Just constantly save, cause glitches. Just glitches. Alright, let's ring the doorbell for here. Hello, I'm Victor Neff. I just moved in downstairs. I just thought I'd stop by and say hi. Alright, I'm Selma. Nice to meet you, neighbor. I don't mean to be rude, but I just got off a really long shift and I'm trying to decompress. Is it possible to continue this at another time? Doesn't really matter what you choose, cause it's gonna end. Sure. I'd be dreadful company right now anyway. Think nothing of it. I used to work nights myself, so I know what it's like. Thanks for being so understanding. See you another time. No matter what you do, she's gonna end the conversation. But this next thing, I'm pretty sure it's optional. I did this and it freaked me out. I don't know why this freaked me out. It's a key I found in Mr. Morton's safe. It's the key I found in Mr. Morton's safe. You can enter their door. Am I really this desperate? Am I honestly considering invading her apartment? And then what? Throw sleeping powder in her face? That would probably knock us both out. I need to be certain about this. I don't know why I did this the first time. Just thought hopefully I'll think of something. And we see the apartment. It contains outerwear. Now this next part freaked me out. I knew it was coming, but it just freaked me out because of the change in tone. Did you hear that? I don't know why, it just freaked me out when I first did that. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much. What are you doing here, Victor? This is a private residence. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to put my phone on vibrate. I'll do that now. My mom just called, even though she's upstairs. She's kind of sick. She was wondering who I was talking to. I must have gotten. You didn't notice you were in the wrong department? That's a likely story. I guess I was going on autopilot. I completely wiped out. I know the feeling. I'm known. Just let myself out. Yeah, so if you want to avoid something awkward, don't do that. I think you might be able to do that with Martin. I don't know. Maybe you can. But right now, we gotta find a way to knock both of them out. Alright, look, here's someone. Talk to this mailman real quick. Sir, can you help me out? I'm delivering a package to a Felix Morton, but I can't reach the mailbox. Could you fetch? You can do all this stuff. Just say you're Felix Martin. I wish I could take your word for it, but regulations are quite strict. Do you have some kind of identification? I don't know if I have it on me, but it's around here somewhere. Just give me a second and I'll go get it. Alright. So, let's just go back to Mr. Morton. We gotta go back to Mr. Morton, who's lying dead by the machine. So, Alright. Now, if we examine... So let's just think some of the messed up stuff he's done. I can't believe I'm going through the pockets of a dead man. But if he has some form of it, he needs to have some form of identification. I found a library card in his wallet. I guess I'll have to do. Now, if you examine the library card, you see that's not us. I can probably remove the photo if I peel carefully. There, that did it. So we remove that photo. And what we gotta do now is, remember this book that I'm looking through right now? Alright. Sleep clinic. Let's take our photo. Luckily there's an adhesive for the photo to stick. Alright. See, not so bad. So let's just go back to the first floor and give him that. Because we're about to see something in... Sorry, I don't want to spoil anything. One thing I will say, though, is in this chapter, we go into 2 dreams. Because it's awesome. I don't want to explain why, but it's awesome. Talk to mailbag. Hello again, Mr. Morton. Any luck finding it? Here you go. His name is correct and the photo looks like you. I guess you're Mr. Morton. Here's the package, sir. Alright. So we're done with that. And if we examine the package. Open package. Mr. Morton won't need it anymore, and it might be important. It's a canister of compressed gas. Right now, I don't know if I already did this, but since I started a new chapter from scratch, let's open. We can open up the mailboxes, and if we open up M. Willard, that's Martin's, because they go by order. Like 3rd floor, Martin and Selma. 2nd floor, Eddie and us. 3rd floor, Morton, and the building itself. It's addressed. It looks like a bill. We gotta open the letter, and you know it. But it might contain something important. What it contains is his number. Yeah. So, why do we get to do that? Why do we need his number? That was weird. Sorry about that. Why do we need his number? Because you will see. We get to do something cool. We get to do something cool that I was hoping to do in the last chapter. But nope. We got to do it now. No, 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 no! Ah! Remember those game breaking glitches I told you about? Yeah, this happens more than it should. Alright, I'm back. Okay, luckily auto saved when I talked to the mailman. So I was able to just come down here, but I had to restart the game, which just gets annoying. Okay, so look, here's a device here's the gas device. See, what we do is we have to put the canister in here. Take the sleeping powder we have. See that? Fill it up. I've poured some powder into the funnel. Now let's examine the TV screens. Okay, let's look for... Alright, and there's Martin. Now, if we try to put the gas into his room, he's not close enough to the vent while he's like that. So what we do is, we gotta call him. That's all we needed, his number. But first, if you saw that his screen was number 2. So let me just fix that. And let's call... Hold on, let me examine this. Alright, now let's do this again. Let's call Mr. Willard. And let's look at screen 2. It's Victor Neffing. Oh wait, crap. Wrong screen. Maybe it'll still work. Sorry, I got to go. No problem. Bye. Okay, so I went to the wrong screen. I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just fix that. My bad. God, if Mr. Willard was our actual neighbor, he'd probably be pissed that we were calling him so much. Actually, why isn't he questioning how we got his number? Hello? Hi. It's Victor Neff again. Hey Victor, what can I do for you? Just wait a bit longer. Well, alright. I'm sure you're stressing moving it all. Just... Now let's press the button. We just knocked out a man in a wheelchair. Which screen is this? 7. Well, let me do that real quick. Okay, so we just knocked out Mr. Willard. Yeah, we just knocked out Mr. Willard so we can go into his dream, but I don't want to do that just yet. Let's go to the 3rd floor. Alright. Where is it? Victor? Hold on for a second. There, that's better. Man, that sound could wake the dead. Any problems with the elevator? The elevator just got stuck. Then I'll call the damn landlord. He has to fix this. It's been like this for years. That would be great. I'll call him right now, so I'll finally get some peace and quiet around here. So right now it looks like she's calling the landlord. Looks like she's calling Mr. Morton right now. But actually, you know what? That was the easy way to do that. Another way to make her call Mr. Morton, because you wanted to try and call Mr. Morton. You want her to try and call Mr. Morton. Another way to do it is to annoy her. If you keep on if you do the thing where you go into her in her apartment, or if you remember how Mr. Willard said that he had music. Well, if you put it up too loud, she'll get annoyed. And then if you do the elevator thing, she'll just get so annoyed where she calls Mr. Willard. Is this number 7? Yeah, I think that's her room. They're having TV screens. The camera monitor is almost, she's trying to call Mr. Morton. Yep. So if we look at her, she should knock out soon. Yeah, she's down. No one there. Of course, we just knocked her out. And it auto saves. Let's go back to the 3rd floor. Now, we just knocked out both of them. Now, I'm gonna end this episode right now. I feel like it's been going on for a bit. Okay, that shouldn't have popped up. I feel like it's been going on for a bit, and we did a lot, honestly. We learned about our neighbors, and then we knocked them both out. Alright, that'll be enough for this episode. Get menu. This has been Chris of the Round Table of Gaming. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.